Okay, we should be good now. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. I think so. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Okay, we should be back up. Okay, I think we're up and running now. Sorry about that, folks. Here's, I might have logged into the wrong YouTube account. Get the first technical difficulties out of the way. So, all right. So, quick recap: we're 7:54 left of the first period, 0-0, and as I stated earlier, we are playing the Pacific Steelers. We have Aaron in on goal. All right. So, and then that's picked up there by Abby. Abby goes, takes a shot, saved by the goalie. Picked up now over by Taylor. Taylor goes, swings that around, picked up by a Steeler. Steeler goes and sends that on up. Bryn's right there, blocks that off of the Steeler player, and then picked back up over there by Alyssa. Alyssa goes, sends that cross-ice pass on over to Taylor. Taylor tries to move it up, and it's knocked down. Steelers pick it up, send that back all the way down. Steelers coming in, looking to make a pass, takes a shot, saved by Aaron, and she'll just cover it up. All right, 7 minutes left of the first period. Again, I want to apologize for missing the first few. May have logged into the wrong account, like I said. May have not. We're not going to say. All right, we got Mac out there along with Vivian, and it is also Vivian Hartman and Vivian Eckerman at defense. Sent around, Max sends that on all the way on up to Sydney. Sydney goes and loses it to a Steeler, but Mac jumps in, takes that off of the Steeler, and then it's picked over there by Sydney, who then sends that crossed over to the other side. Nobody there except the Steeler, and Steelers start to come in. Steelers met right off the bat by a couple of players and drops it back to a Steeler player and takes a shot and saved by Aaron. Okay, we're going to have Alyssa out there along with Sunny, Chloe, and Lily. And on the other side, I believe that is Alyssa also. Steelers pick up the puck. They had a little collision there. And then Steelers start to come back. Steelers send that out front, blocked off, picked up there by somebody, we'll just call it, and sent around over to the other side. Now stopped there by Alyssa. Alyssa sends that back up towards the net, but picked up by a Steeler. Steeler goes, sends that around up the boards, and picks it back up and starts to come in. Met right there by Chloe and rubbed off the puck. Chloe's fighting forward along with another one, and then we also have Alyssa down there also. All right, still down in there, and then picked up by Chloe. Chloe sends that over, and that's going to be icing. And that's right, the Canadian rules, no change on an icing. Yes, Canadian rules are playing NHL rules, no change on icing, and then I believe you can also ice the puck on a penalty.
Are you doing tag up?
I'm sorry?
Tag up also?
I don't think there is, I think there is a tag up, yes. Yes, evidently Canada this year sent a rule out, changed their rules on the icing. Steelers grab it, sent that over, blocked off, picked up by Olivia. And then sent all the way over to the other side. Steelers send that around over to the net, and that's being chased by Olivia. But Steeler picks it up and sends that farther up, and jumped in there by Bryn real quick and sends that back over. But nobody there except for a Steeler. Steeler starts to come down, being chased, and then comes back over. Matt goes and gets that and sends that all the way back down, but that's going to be icing. And then they wave that off, actually, right at the last minute. And then come back over, and just out of the reach of Mac, and comes back down over on our side. Bryn will pick it up and come on around, stops, sends that back over to Mac. Mac grabs that, comes back the opposite way, and then goes and she sends that on up the board, still holding on to it. Mac coming in, down past the red line and the blue line, and down over into the corner, loses a puck over in the corner by a couple of Steelers. And we got a fight down there in the corner with Abby and somebody, but the Steeler picks it up and sends that around. And Steelers coming in, stop, sends that deep to Mac. Mac goes, sends that up along the boards, gets it out to the red line, and picked up there by Sydney, and then comes back over to Eckerman. Eckerman goes, sends that to Mac. Mac over to Sydney, and then Sydney sends that on up to Vivian Hartman. Steelers pick it back up and send that all the way down, and that's going to end up being icing this time. Oh, they wave off icing again. And stuff. So they're very liberal on their icing calls. And I'll pick back over, and Alyssa goes and sends that over. And then comes back over to Vivian Eckerman, and Eckerman sends that on towards Sunny, but it's intercepted by a Steeler. Steelers take the shot right out front, loose puck out front, and scores. Loose puck out front, nobody picked it up. Steelers go one up. 2 minutes, 14 seconds left of the first period. Okay, we're going to have Olivia Wilk out there along with Taylor, Bryn, and then Alyssa, and then Alyssa makes a nice pass. Oh, and fans on the shot is Abby. And then comes back over and then sent all the way down. No icing. Aaron jumps out, sends that back over to Bryn. Bryn starts to make her way and then sent over towards Alyssa. And Alyssa goes and sends that around. Back up to Olivia Wilk. Olivia goes, sends that around, over. Stopped there by the Steeler. Picked back up by Olivia. Shot saved by Aaron.
It's hard to track the puck in the ball.
Yeah, with the netting and stuff, yeah. So we have 2 Vivians. We have 2 Alyssas. So we're going to have to figure that one out. Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. And that's going to be icing. I just don't know if I'm used to calling her Viv too. But.
I'm sure the other one goes right there.
All right. So we're going to have...
We call her X too.
Yeah.
So we can call her.
Many thinks Chris would call her too, but we're not allowed to say. Nice shot by Mac to step in on that attempted shot and take it off the stick. Now comes over to Viv. Viv sends that back over to Mac. Gets tied up on her feet, but she gets it maybe? Nope. Picked up by Celine. And then the Steelers send that around over to the other side. Pick back up. Steelers come out. Pass over. And fans on the shot. Viv going to jump in front of that. Nope, can't hold it. Comes back. Celine going, jump down. And stops. Celine still chasing it. Picked up by Mac. Mac goes and sends that up. But stopped by a Steeler and sent back down. Sent back over. Viv gives a pass. Mac goes, sends that on up over to Sydney. And Sydney gets it up to the blue line, but picked back up and then sent over. Now comes over to Viv on the other side, and that'll do it for the first period. Ooh. All right, we're going to do that. And then we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Okay. So, we'll be right back. Okay, we are back for the start of the second period. This time, Honeybaked's going to be going from right to left on your radio dial. And like I said, I'm still getting used to all the numbers. So we're at number 24 is going to be Sydney Eckhorst at the wing position. And because everybody's back turns me, it looks like Celine's taking the face off. And then we also have Vivian Hartman. We're going to call her Vivian for now. And we'll go with Vivian Eckerman as Viv. And see how that works out. So Viv goes and grabs the puck, sends that around, sends that up a little bit farther over to Sydney, to Vivian. And then it's tied up there at the blue line. Viv picks it up, sends that up, and locked off with somebody. Looks like they're calling a hand pass on that one. So we're going to have, now we have two Alyssas. So we're going to have Prosner and Petrosky. It's sent over and goes down on our end, and Alyssa Prosner is going to send that on over to Alyssa Petrosky. But it's intercepted there by a Steeler and sent back around behind the net, picked back up by somebody. And comes up, she grabs that and still flinging it off, and that's going to be icing. Oh, it's Chloe. So we got Chloe Moses out there. And Lily. Back around. Picked up there by, I think that's Alyssa Prosky. Up along the boards. Now pops out, coming towards a Steeler. Steeler backdrops that to another Steeler. That takes a shot, that goes wide. And then sent back up along the boards. And then picked back up there by a nice pass to Chloe, and that was by Alyssa Prosner. It comes back over, and Steelers start to come in. Kept out to the side there by Mac. They send that back up to the red line. Drop pass back, being chased there nicely by, I think that was Olivia Wilk. And then up, still knocked down, comes back over. Mac comes out to the neutral zone. And then Steelers send that right back in, being chased there by Mac. Mac goes, sends that on up to Abby Yesh. And then Abby sends that over towards Olivia, but knocked off, and then comes back out towards Taylor. Taylor goes, sends that back towards the blue line. And it's kind of stuck there, and now comes back out into the neutral zone, and then chipped back into the Steelers zone. Steelers pick it up and start to come out. Steelers coming back, and then knocked off the puck there by Mac. And then comes back, picked up by a Steeler. Steeler sends that out front, nobody there. Mac comes around, sticks that around over to the other end. Another shot, blocked off of somebody. And then comes back out towards the half boards. Steelers pick it up, take a shot, blocked off, or knocked down off a Steeler by the looks of it. And then picked back around. Now comes back, sent back over to Mac by somebody. And then comes back, knocked down. Mac goes, sends that on up to Abby. Abby goes, gets that out into the neutral zone. Steelers send it right back in. And then comes back, swings around, comes to Viv. Viv goes, sends that on up to Abby. And then Steelers send that right back over. Comes back. Steelers back to their zone. This cross ice pass over, and then a Steeler starts to come in, and then shot, and then saved by Aaron. Long angle shot on that one. You can also, too, if you wanted to, is you can go like this if you want, or you can go like that. And 2.
It's easier.
Yep.
It's bad enough trying to chase it around.
Yeah. Yeah. Need gloves. He's back around up to the red line. It's sent back in there by Sydney. And then picked up by Steelers, sends it up towards the half boards, but it's stopped right there. And we've got Celine along with Alyssa Petrosky. Now picked up by this there. Petrosky fighting for Lily Rossi's fighting with it, and then Sydney Eckhorst also tied up. Now Sydney Eckhorst gets it, sends that out towards the front of the net. Oh, the goalie lost an edge, came down, but still nobody was near. And then comes back over to Sydney Eckhorst. She goes and sends that down deep. Being fought there with Lily, and then comes back over to the other side. Chloe stops that. Petrosky goes and sends that down deep. Lily going to give chase for it along with Chloe. Chloe bumps them over, picks up the puck, and then, going to hand it over to Bryn, but Bryn was cutting, and it went right by her. And now the puck comes back into our zone. Or their zone, I'm sorry. Now it's in the neutral zone, and then steps right up. There is Alyssa Petrosky, and she goes and had it for a second. Steelers take a shot and cover quickly up there by Aaron. All right, looks like we're going to have Mac out there along with Viv and Abby Yesh along with Taylor and one other. Tied up along in front of the Steelers bench. Mac fighting for it, gets it out, tries to get it out, almost got it out, and now it's not out. Picked up there quickly by Viv. And Viv will go to send that around out of the traffic area. Comes back over to Viv. Viv sends that around over to Mac. Mac goes, sends that up. Mac down. Mac shot. That goes high. And off the netting. Okay. Puck out to neutral zone, picked up there quickly over by Vivian. Vivian trying to get through with it, can't get it. Now comes back to a Steeler down low, knocked down there by Sydney. And Sydney goes and sends that a little bit farther behind the net. Fighting with it is Celine, but comes back out to a Steeler. Steelers start their attack in, met right there with Vivian. And also, I think the other one was Alyssa Petrosky. Oh, nope, Celine, sorry. Now picked up by Bryn. Bryn goes, sends that down deep. And then stopped there by Celine. Celine fighting for it. Oh, I'm sorry, no, Lily fighting for it. And then comes back over to Bryn. Bryn trying to settle down the bouncing puck, comes back to Lily. Lily takes a shot, off the goalie, Now comes back over to Bryn. Bryn shot. Oh, just wide of the net on that shot. Lots of traffic out front. Might have even hit somebody. Now it comes back out into the neutral zone. Bryn goes and picks it up. Sends that across the ice over to to Alyssa Prosner. And then comes back up over to Lily. Lily goes, sends that down into the zone, into the Steelers zone. Steelers send that right back. Steelers coming in hard on it, but stopped right there. Ooh, loses an edge on that one was Bryn. But no harm, no foul. Knocked down there by Prosner. And then picked back up by the Steelers. Steelers trying to get it out front, blocked off. And then comes back out to the blue line. Steelers were coming in, D. And then back pass up to the other D at the blue line. Takes a shot, that goes wide. Jumping in on it. Now picked up, shot, blocked. There. And that was blocked by Prosner. Steelers pick it up again. Starting to come in. Cross ice pass, couldn't handle it. Nice job there by Bryn to keep that. Stopped by Abby. Abby sends that back over to Bryn, but comes back over to a Steeler. Steeler takes a shot, knocked down there by Viv. And then Viv goes and sends that on up towards Abby. And Abby keeps it coming down into the Steelers zone. Steelers send that all the way up to the blue line and then start to come out. Cross pass over. Trying to get through, knocked down, 3 Honeybaked there to Mina, and picked back up, and then it is covered quickly up by Erin as it kind of trickles in front of her. All right, looks like we're gonna have Vivian out there, and Viv, along with Alyssa Petrosky. Viv grabs that, knocked off, picked back up by Celine. Celine goes and sends that towards Viv, but it's picked up by a Steeler. And Steelers send that to the blue line. Blue liner sends that back down, goes around the net, backhanded out front, another shot, blocked off there by Erin, and looks like it went up into the netting. And we're going to change the forwards. We're going to put Lily out there along with Sunny and Chloe. We're going to keep our D out there, which is going to be Viv and Alyssa Petrosky. Puck to the Steelers. Steelers shot, knocked off by Suni on a block. And what do we got here? We've got cross check on us, maybe, yes. Yep, Honeybaked going to the penalty kill on that. Looks like it was roughing, and that's going to go our victim on that is going to be Alyssa Petrosky. She's going to have a seat there for 2 minutes. That's the other thing in Canada. It's going to be a full 2-minute penalty instead of the stupid 1 minute and 30 seconds. Yeah, exactly. Take the minute and a half for us, 2 minutes for them, right? Sent up to the Steelers, up to the blue line, comes back. Stopped it there at the half boards, and then comes back up to the blue line, bounces out into the neutral zone, so they'll have to check up. And Matt right there, comes back, sent over, and deflected shot, and goes right into Erin's glove. We're going to change up the forwards, and we're going to put Abby out there along with Celine. Your 2 defense people are going to be Mac, and I believe the other one is Alyssa Prosner. Comes back over to the top of the blue line, can't keep it in. Shot blocked off there by Mac. Oh, it's Bryn is the other one out there. Sorry. Not Alyssa. Knockdown. Shot blocked off by Mac again. Comes out over to the side. Mac chasing it. Comes back behind the net. Bryn's getting tied up. Now picked back over. Mac goes. Sticks her stick out as they try to take a shot. Deflected up. Steelers picking it up. Moving it around over. Trying to come in. Getting ready to take a shot. Block save there by Aaron. Tied up front. Mac goes. Knocks it off towards the boards. Picked back up by the Steelers at the top of the circle. Shot. Blocked off there. Intercepted. Tried a little mini right wrap around on that one and covered up by Aaron on that. "30 seconds left of Alyssa's penalty. We're going to have Viv out there along with, looks like Lily. Shot saved by Aaron off a deflection off of Viv. Chloe's out there also. Chloe jumps in and offsides. Okay, face-offs coming outside. Lily wins that draw, picks it up, starts to come out. Dumps it in a little bit, still chasing, going after it, tying it up along the boards. Looking for somebody to pass to, sends that on up over to Chloe. Chloe dumps that down towards Lily. Lily sends that up front, comes out to Bryn. Bryn goes, comes out to Alyssa. Alyssa dumps that off to the side. Comes to Chloe. Chloe goes, knocks that around, comes back over to Olivia Wilk. Wilk keep fighting for it, but comes back over to Steeler, and then kept in for a second by Chloe, but Steeler picks it back up and starts to come in. Met right there by Alyssa Prosner. And then knocked down. Now picked back up there. Pass on up over towards Olivia Wilk. Olivia goes, sends that towards there. Picked up by Taylor. Taylor sends a pass over to Abby. Abby took a shot. Now comes back around behind the net, being chased there by Taylor. She gets a puck back, sends that up towards Bryn. Bryn takes a shot, saved by the goalie. Nice shot, Bryn! Good kill. Good penalty kill. Minute 57 left of the second period. I believe we are going to get a nice cut, but I'm not 100% positive. Bryn goes, sends that down deep, goes behind the net, picked up by a Steeler. Matt right there is Taylor. They try to clear it out. Bryn knocks it down, knocked down again. Now comes out in the neutral zone. Still Bryn fighting for it. Taylor's trying to get it. And tied up between a couple of Steelers. Steeler finally gets it and sends that all the way down, and that's going to be icing. Okay, we're going to have, looks like Mac's going to be out there along with Lily, Chloe, and Sunny, and Viv as your other D. Lily goes, wins the draw, comes back over towards Sunny. Suni goes and sends that towards the net, but it's knocked down. Now comes back by Suni. Suni in front of Lily. Oh. Lily's stick got all tied up. She had a point-blank shot, and the Steeler put her stick right in front of Lily's to keep her from snapping it.
Her neck guard fell off.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
I don't know if neck guards are a rule here or not.
Well, I don't know if it fell off, but she had it sitting on her by her.
Yeah, they fall off all the time. Picked up by the Steelers. Steelers coming out. Viv's right there. Keeps them wide. Nice job by Viv to keep her wide, and then picks up the puck and then sends that on up over to Petrosky. And then comes back up to the blue line. Blue liner goes, sends that down deep, comes back behind the net, sent out front, knocked down, and covered right back up by Aaron. All right, we're going to have Alyssa Prosner out there along with Vivian for the last 53 seconds. And I want to say Bryn. Shot, and nice save there by Aaron, which goes and deflects right up into the netting. And Sydney is coming out, and Chloe is coming in. Puck drop, comes back over to Bryn. Bryn goes, tries to get it around, stopped by a Steeler, picked up there by Prosner. Prosner goes, sends that towards the top, can't get it. Now comes out in the neutral zone, backhander to Sydney Ackhorst. And she takes a shot, that goes high. The backhander was from Vivian. And then puck bounces around, comes back over into our zone, picked up by Bryn. Bryn goes, sends that, tries to send it, but it's stopped by a Steeler. And then they send it back down, and that'll do it for the second period. All right, 2 periods in the books, Honeybaked. Going into the third period, down 1-0. And yep, they're cutting the ice. So we're going to take a break. There you go. You're good. All right, here we go. Fresh set of ice. Max out there along with Bryn, and looks like Lily's going, takes it, sends that down. Chasing it is Sunny. Now comes back over, comes out. Max keeping that Steeler wide. Gets picked back up there by Suni. Suni goes, sends that up to Chloe. Chloe comes in, she's got Lily with her. Chloe takes a shot, saved by the goalie. Oh, had Lily.
I lost it for a second.
Oh, yeah.
I got the shot. Initial pass on it.
All right, here we go. We're going to have Portrosky out there along with Viv. And Vivian. Vivian goes, sends that back down over to Portrosky. Portrosky comes in, sends that down a little bit deeper. And then comes around over the other side. Turned around by the Steelers. Comes back, being chased there by Celine. Comes back up to the blue line, stopped by Viv. Viv goes, sends that back down to the half boards. Comes back around over to the other side to another Steeler who's wide open, starts to come out, sends that up farther, comes back to Petrosky. Petrosky goes, tries to clear it up, but stopped by a Steeler. She'll go and send it right back around over to the other side. At course goes, sends that down, but stopped by a Steeler. Steelers come out, now picked up there by Celine. Celine can't fight it, now comes back. Petrosky goes, sends that up around the board, stopped at the half boards, comes out front, blocks, saved, comes loose out front again. Backhander, blocked off there by Ekhorst. And then comes back out front, shot, saved by Aaron. Yep. All right, we're going to have Taylor out there along with Bryn, Olivia, Abby, and Prosser. So picked up by Bryn. Bryn goes, tries to send that up, but knocked down there, and now comes back over to Taylor. Taylor knocking at it, and then comes back over towards Prosner. Prosner sends that up the half boards towards Abby, but it's stopped by a Steeler. She'll go and finally clear it out, and comes out there. Being chased there is a Steeler. And then comes back over to Prosner. Prosner goes, sends that over to Bryn. Bryn goes to send it to Abby, but her stick's lifted and picked up by a Steeler. Steelers around over to the other side. Fight along the half boards there, as you can see. Now comes back, long ice pass over to center. Steelers coming in, met right there with Bryn, loses the puck, comes to Abby. Abby tries to clear it out, gets it out into the neutral zone, but picked up by a Steeler. Cross ice pass over again. Mac jumps in front of them, takes it off the stick, and then it's sent back out into the neutral zone, but picked up by Steelers. Steelers come out, picked up by Chloe. As they try to pass it around, Chloe tries to get by one, can't do it. Picked up by another Steeler. Steeler has it, knocked down there again, knocked down by Mac. Now it trickles out into R, but where Viv gets it, sends that on up over to Mac. Mac backhands that over to Chloe. Chloe goes, comes in, tries to drag it, gets around the one, still has it. Chloe goes, sends that out front, and just take it off. Now picked up there by Mac. Mac has it, brings it around as she pinched in, sends that out front. Knocked down there by a Steeler, and then they clear it out into the neutral zone. Chloe goes, sends that in. Yeah, tag up. Picked up by the Steelers. Steelers come in. Fighting for it is Vivian. Vivian goes, sends that over, comes up off the half boards. Mac grabs it, jumps in, still fighting with it, comes up behind the boards, knocked down. And now picked up there, sent to the to Prosner. Prosner saves it, puck loose out front, and now picked back up by the Steelers. Steelers being defended there by Eckhorst. Nice job by keeping that wide. Picked back up by Mac behind the net. Backhands that up towards the half boards, and then comes back over. Now picked back over to Petrosky. Can't hold it, and then Steelers have it. Puck loose, comes around up front, comes over to the half boards, and then sent around over to the other side. Now picked back up there by Mac. Mac goes, trying to clear it out, can't do it. And then still fighting for it, still getting there, and now picked back up by the Steelers. Steeler goes, grabs that, looking out, looking to do it, tries to get a shot, and then is taken off the puck and comes up behind the net. Back behind the net again, and then shot blocked off by Mac. Picked up by Celine. Celine goes, sends that over towards Petrosky. Petrosky up towards Eckhorst. Stopped by there. Petrosky gets it again, sends that around over to the other side. Now picked up by the Steelers. Steelers can't grab it again and starting to come in. Shot, that goes off the side and then comes back around over to the other end. Picked back over. Shot, blocked off there by somebody and goes wide. Another blocked shot there by Vivian and then comes out into there, and then they can get a much needed change now. Stop there. Nice job there by Prosner to jump in front of that pass and gets it back out into the into the Steelers zone. Steeler does pick it back up and now picked out into the neutral zone and blocked off again by Prosner and offsides. I think she's gassed. She was out there for like 2 minutes. Yeah, she was out there for like 2 minutes. Trying to catch her breath. Back over, backhand that up over to Olivia, but picked up by the Steelers on the other side. Now long pass over, stepped up by Bryn, and then back into the neutral zone. Steelers get it and try to pass it up, can't do it. Comes over to Petrosky. Prosner, and then she tries to get it up to Abby Yesh. Now it's picked up there by Lily. Lily goes, trying to get by one and can't do it, and now picked up by the Steelers behind their net. Gets knocked down, comes around over to the other side. Long pass over, stop, and then dumped in. Puck bouncing around between Steelers and Honeybaked, and now comes back over. Mac goes and grabs that and starts to come back in. She tries to chip it up farther, loses the puck there, and now comes out. One-on-one shot, saved there by Aaron. Puck loose, so ref never called it to stop. Chloe trying to clear it out. Now comes back over on the other end. Knocked down, still loose, and covered up there by Aaron. Yeah. All right, we're going to have Vivian out there along with Sydney and Petrosky and Prosner. Prosner tries to send it to Petrosky, but she can't. It's out of her reach. Now comes out into there. Celine going for it, and then picked up by a Steeler in the neutral zone. Sydney goes and sends that over, and now comes back out to a Steeler in our zone, but it comes back over to Petrosky. Petrosky goes, sends that towards Vivian. can't do it, and it comes out to be icing.
Oops, sorry, I lost it.
You're good.
Slid back on
All right, no change on the icings as we stated. So we're going to have Prosser and Petrosky out there along with Celine, Vivian, and I think Olivia. No, Sydney, sorry. Shot blocked off there by the shoulder of Aaron. Fights around, comes back up to the half ice. Petrosky jumps on it. Now, and Celine. Back around. Shot, saved by Aaron. Nice job, Aaron. Gonna have Bryn and Mac out there, along with Lily, Chloe, and Abby, and Olivia. Comes out there, Chloe, but stopped there by that, and then they call that onside. All right. Stopped by Mac at the blue line, sends that back up to Chloe. She can't hold it, and then comes back behind the net. Chloe goes, oh, jeez. Oh, Chloe made a nice pass, but couldn't hold it. Comes over to Bryn. Bryn sends that towards Mac, but goes behind her. And then Mac sends it out into the neutral zone towards Chloe. And I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. And then Olivia gets it out back in the neutral zone, but the Steelers send it right back over. And Mac to Bryn. Up to Chloe, but out of her reach, and then comes back into the Steelers zone. Steelers have it. Now picked there by Olivia. Olivia will backhand that to dump it in and get a change. Puck out into the neutral zone, and Petrosky goes and sends that back into the Steelers zone. 4:44 left of this third period. Honeybaked down 1-0. Here come the Steelers. Petrosky's doing that. Nice poke check out of there. Comes back to another Steeler. They take a shot. That goes wide. Now picked up by another Steelers. Shot and deflected there by Petrosky also. And now picked up by Vivian. Or Viv. Ooh, Viv gets just bounced off. And that's offsides. No call on that one. It's a harmless little bump. It was good, fair. It was a harmless little bump. And then comes back to Petrosky. Viv was kind of dancing into 4 players too, so. Yeah. Now it comes back in. Steelers have it. Comes out. Bryn stops that Steeler, and Bryn's going to go to the box for hooking, probably. Somebody's going to the box for hooking. Yeah. Yeah, Alyssa Petrosky's going to the box for hooking. One of them got called. All right, Honeybake's going to have to fight off a 2-minute penalty. We're going to have Alyssa Prosner out there along with Bryn, Lily, and Chloe. Puck one, and Chloe goes, sends that all the way down. Picked up by the Steelers. Comes all the way around over to the other side. Steelers grab it. Bryn's giving chase. Steelers coming in. Nice job by Chloe. A sliding poke check on that. Takes the puck off the stick. And then sent out into the Steelers zone, where Lily's going to get chase on it. Trying to take it off. Can't do it. Steelers do a 360 and turn around. Now comes back around over to the other end. And then Steelers will bump that down low. being chased by Celine. And then comes back over, knocked down there by the Steelers, but it comes down into the neutral zone and stolen there by Celine. Celine takes a shot, saved by the goalie, puck loose out front. Oh. Puck was loose and the goalie never held it and the ref blew the whistle, but the puck was loose. All right, we're going to have Mac and Viv out there along with Celine and Taylor. Comes back over to Mac. Mac over to Viv. Viv takes a shot. That goes low and wide. And it looked like the puck got caught up in the netting. Behind the net. All right. It's nice pressure there. Nice chance there by Celine. All right, same group out there. Taylor taking the face off. Won by the Steelers. Steelers go and send that over. Coming back. Oh, Steeler make a cut. Comes back over to the other side. Viv right there, deflected off her stick. That goes high. Comes back around. Steelers going. Max right with that Steelers. Keeps comes out front. Saved there by Aaron. And then comes back over and Viv goes and tries to clear it. Knocked down there by Abby. And Viv gets it out into the neutral zone. Can't hold it. Now comes back over. And Steelers going to move it around. 12 seconds left of the penalty. Coming in. Makes a hard turn. Coming around over. Step. Trying to take a shot. That goes wide. Bouncing around. Comes out. Nice job there. Picked up there by Abby. Or I'm sorry, by Taylor. Taylor up over to Vivian. Vivian knocks it down. Now comes over. Now picked back up. Max loses or had it for a second, and now picked back up by the Steelers. Steelers come back up at the half boards, knocked down, picked up there by another Steeler, and then knocked off by Mac. And then Mac goes and clears that down, and they're going to call icing. Oh, nope, they waved off the icing on that one. 1 minute left of the game. Bryn been fought with Taylor. Bryn picks it up. Bryn's skating around. Go, Bryn. Come on, Bryn. She got blocked off, and we're going to empty. Nope, no, we're not going to empty the net yet. 2, 4. Oh, nope. Oh, yeah, there's a penalty on them. No penalty on us.
They were stick battling, and I think our girl's stick touched them.
Yeah, I think the head. I think he hit the head. Yeah, Bryn's going to the box. 39 seconds left. Honeybaked's going to have to kill a penalty and try and score a game-tying goal. It's all right. All right, Lily taking the face off, wins it, gets it to Petrosky. Petrosky tries to send it around. Now comes to Prosner. Prosner goes. Sends that around, trying to clear it. Gets up to Lily. Lily keeps fighting for it, knocking it down some more. Now comes up to Chloe. Chloe's got 23 seconds. Chloe's got Lily. Chloe takes a shot, saved by the goalie. Oh, it was a 4-minute penalty. Yeah, well, he did head, so he showed head. So, yeah, they're... As long as it's not a game, that's all we care about. Comes back over. Knocked down. Empty net, by the way. Picked back over. 8 seconds left. Comes back around. Lily goes, tries to send that up. Knocked down again. Picked back. And that'll do it. All right, folks. That does it for game number 1 of this weekend's tournament. And the girls battled well on that one. And our next game will be 5 o'clock tonight. And we'll see everybody then. Thanks for listening.